Today I have two items to unbox from Coach with you. One is a handbag and one is not. One is brand new and one is not. I've been waiting quite a while for both of these, and in my previous video I showed you all the handbags and some bag charms from the Spring 2017 New York Fashion Week Coach Runway show. One of these items is from that collection. I know I'm going to love both of these, so I'm excited to get them open for you. Let's get started. Welcome, I'm Autumn Beckman, and I'm here to help you live your most luxurious life within your budget. I post new videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those, and so you don't miss my daily community posts where I share the best sales of the day and fabulous handbags that I find. I post those on YouTube, LTK, Instagram, and Facebook. They will all be linked in the description box below, so please make sure you follow me everywhere you are, so you're always on top of the newest things and the best sales. Also, don't miss my website, autumnbeckman.com/shop. That's where you'll find handbags and accessories I have for sale, as well as the My Handbag Collection organizer. These are planner pages that I've designed to help you organize your handbags and your life. The heart of which is the item tracker page. This is where you can record everything you'd want to know about your handbags and small goods, plus I have tons of other pages to help you record and organize your collections, be they handbags or other things, plus calendar pages in a variety of formats so you can find what works best for you, and lots of other pages to help you organize your life. Let's start with the smaller of these two boxes. This is the newest item. It was just released. It was part of the Fall 2025 collection, but it wasn't available immediately. Even though it was on the website, you couldn't buy it. Production, I guess, was delayed for a month or two. Got this directly from Coach, and I kept refreshing the web page every day until it finally popped up for sale. It is in a small box, but once you see what it is, it's not so small. Let's get the ribbon off of here and the lid off, and they've wrapped it in tissue paper, and it comes in a little dust bag. And inside the dust bag, this is so fun, we have the crystal pretzel that we've all been waiting for. Pretzels, I don't care about them. I don't eat them. I've never liked them, but I love that these are all crystals. It's just completely covered, and it's in neutral tones, so it'll go with just about anything. I also loved the price point on this, $150 compared to the crystal green Rexy, which I also kind of love, but it's $300, and Rexy is kind of a weird shape. I just felt like I would enjoy the crystal more. So it's finally here. I love it, and it's fabulous and wonderful and fun and silly and whimsical. It has the little clip as well as the round keychain and the little metal Coach tag. So there we go. Let's see it on a bag or two. Here it is on the giant kiss lock. That works. Here it is on the tabby 20 in Spozzolato leather. A little big, but still works. And here it is on the vintage stewardess. That's fun. It also works on my new to me Louis Vuitton soft locket. I like that. It does have a little bit of weight to it, but it's not nearly as heavy as I thought it might be. I don't think it has enough weight to be a bother to anyone. Now moving on to the handbag from the Spring 2017 Runway. I ordered this a few months ago, which is why the box is already open, because I opened it up to peek at it, and then I set it aside. It's just been sitting here in my room waiting for today so I could show this to you. It comes in this bag. I got this from The RealReal. I couldn't believe it when this bag popped up because it's one that's been on my wish list for a few years. When I opened it the first time, I thought, oh, that's even better than I imagined, because I wasn't sure about it. It's a little bit out there, but it's amazing. Let's take a look. It is the Coach suede, what I call the Western dinky bag, in this dark green color. It's called Dark Moss, I believe, and it is spectacular. I will bring it closer. Look at that. I know the fringe isn't for everyone, but on this bag, it's just amazing. I think of it as more of a collector's piece, although it is something I would wear on the somewhat rare occasions that we get days in the fall and winter that are not rainy. This suede is so soft and supple and gorgeous, and it feels wonderful. This bag is in such good condition. Look at that. I love these little buckles like I talked about in the last video. The details here, I don't know if you can see, but even on the oval piece, there's some stamping with little lines to give that more detail. And then the scalloped edges with the stamping, very much reminiscent to me of Native American silverwork and jewelry. Feel pretty confident that's where the inspiration for this came from. when Stuart Vevers designed these. It also has this lacing with leather going through, and then on each piece that it's exposed, it has a little metal stud. So that is the front of the bag. Let's give it a spin. The sides even have the lacing with the metal, and then the back, we have this back pocket that goes the full length of the bag. We also have these little D-rings, which I think can be folded down. We'll look at that when we open the bag up. Are we missing the hang tag? I guess we are on this bag, so that is too bad, unless it's on the inside, but I think I would have put it on there if it was. And here is the bottom, same with the lacing and studs. Now let's look inside. So on this turn lock, by the way, that little turny piece is not metal, it's leather. So we turn that so that we can open this flap. It's all lined in green leather to match the bag. This says servo suede leather. And then on the interior, we have the strap. There's this one large compartment. Well, not that large, but you get the idea. And then it has this kiss lock pocket on the inside, as dinkies do. Plus this care instructions card. Nice that it came with that. I'll put that right back in there. And that was lined in textile. Plus you have the real card. You have this pocket up front that's also lined in leather. Great place for your phone, as well as that back pocket. These little things to attach the crossbody strap, they do fold down. This little tab here says 1941 stamped on it. And then we have the creed, and translating the registration number, this bag was made in December of 2016, and that would make it part of the 17 collection. From plant code 80, there is a little fabric tag inside that says it was made in Vietnam, so that's where the 80 would correspond. There's also this little metal piece with a snap, so you could attach keys or whatever that you might lose in this tiny compartment. It'd be so easy to lose things here, wouldn't it? And then the style number is 86821. So yeah, no hang tag, a little bit disappointed by that. This is a 1941 bag, so it would have been a 1941 hang tag. Here is a picture showing this bag in the moss green as well as in the brown. I'm not sure what the official color name was. The brown one was on the Runway. I don't think this moss green was, but they did have a brighter green color. But I think that was in the smaller, what they call the dinkier size. But I can live with no hang tag on this since it's in such amazing condition, and I probably got it for a great price, although I don't remember what I paid for it because it was a few months ago. Let's look at the strap. The straps on these dinkies are all in this metal. It's a silver metal on this one with the brown leather running through it and the contrasting yellow stitching. Here's what the bag looks like with the strap attached. On the Runway, they had these somehow wrapped around their wrists, and then they held the bags like this, so that's one way to do it. Another way with the strap that is not adjustable is to wear it crossbody, which I think was the intended purpose for actual wear in real life off the Runway. So here it is crossbody. That's a great fit on me. And of course you could also wear it on your shoulder, although it hangs pretty low. And I think there's one other way to wear it. Let me try this out real quick. Yes, you can double up that chain so that you can wear it on your shoulder. That's probably my favorite way to wear it, just like that. Very cute. I'll bring this closer and show you how I did that. So you start by attaching one end of the chain to that little D-ring thing. Smart to attach the one that has the knot on it, because the other end of the chain you're going to run through that D-ring and then back around and attach the other end to that first D-ring. So both the hooks are attached there, and it's just run through on that other side, and it looks like that. And it's so nice when it swings around and you've got that fringe going everywhere. That's really fun. Beautiful. I love the color. I have had two dinkies prior to this. They've both been in leather. One was sort of a stiff pink leather that had the signature C's debossed into it, and then inside it had an oxblood color with little flowers. And I never carried it because I found that bag to be too small. It's the same size as this, but I found anytime I reached for it, I just couldn't fit much in it. Same with the other dinky I had, same size, but I loved that one. That was a collector's piece. It was covered in leather sequins, but again, every time I reached for it, it just didn't hold enough. I knew that going into this purchase, but I bought it anyway. And I'm glad I did, not only because I love the look of it so much, but because the suede is so soft. It's more malleable than the other leather ones were that were more stiff. This bag is more smushy. So I feel like I'm going to be able to not necessarily fit more, but I feel like the bag will be a little more user-friendly being in a much smushier material. I can definitely see getting some use out of this one. Just have to be careful since it's suede. And since there's no hang tag, but there is a D-ring for one, great place to put a bag charm. These bags, at least right now, have become more difficult to find. I only saw one, and it was in this color, and it was the fringe one. I will link it in the description box below. If I do find any others, the brown, the bright green, I will link those as well too. There are also dinkies with leather fringe, so I'll just link all the dinkies I can find. How about that? Particularly from the spring 2017 collection. I will also link the crystal pretzel bag charm if that's still available. And while you're down there checking out those links, please remember to follow me on the other socials so you're always up to date on new releases and sales. And let me know in the comments section if you have any of these pieces or if any are on your wish list, what you think about them. What do you think about fringe bags? Because fringe has been really in lately on bags, on clothing, and I know it's not for everyone, but I'm curious what you think about it. I haven't asked you guys about that before. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.